I love this next segment because we're always learning something new because it's now time for Ask the Expert. Now, owning a turtle or a tortoise can actually be a big commitment.
Dr. Katie Heinrich with Silver Spring Animal Wellness Center joins us live this afternoon with Travis, a red-footed tortoise. I said I wanted to pick him up. Can I do that?
Go right ahead.
He's like a kid.
And I'm supposed to take it with the towel. Take it.
Here, why don't you put the towel on your lap, and I will put him on your lap.
Yes, we want to make sure that the 5 o'clock you're clean.
No, we don't think of of reptiles as cute normally, but Travis has the total cute factor going on here because he's been in this little cart that Dr. Heinrich brought him in, and he's looking around and checking out the world and
talk to us about the care of. Oh, and he also makes noise, people. Talk about the care it takes when you talk about taking on a tortoise like Mr. What's his name again?
Travis is 20 years old. These guys live to be about 50, so it is quite an investment in your time, and if he's likely to outlive you, you obviously have to have care for him planned after you're gone because they can live quite a while. And they truly make amazing pets in that they are so personable, they're curious, they will bond with their owners, they seek out human interaction. He likes to be pet, but they are absolutely not for everyone because the care is so extensive. And when they're usually pretty hardy, but when we see these guys at the vet, it's because they're not cared for properly. They need very specific temperature requirements, very specific diet requirements, or they get very, very sick.
Not like a cat. You can't. They don't make their own clothes and drive themselves to work.
Cats are pretty self-sufficient.
Until you come home. How expensive is it to own a tortoise?
I'd say I don't know exact costs. I would say the initial setup can get a little pricey because you need UV lights, you need heat lights, you need a pretty large enclosure. A tortoise his size, an adult, needs about 8 feet by 10 feet enclosure, which is pretty much a room almost.
Oh, so, wow.
Yeah, they're quite active. They need a lot of room.
He's trying to move.
Yeah, when I'm feeling his strength right now.
Yeah, I was wondering how strong is he?
Yeah, I guess and I don't want to get too far off topic and into the weeds, but one of the things you said when we were off camera is that he can actually feel when I'm stroking his shell.
They have nerve, so their shell is made out of keratin, similar to our nails and hair, but their shell has nerve endings. So as a public service announcement for all turtles and tortoises out there, don't do anything to their shells because they feel everything through there.
Will he eat?
Yes, we have. So these guys are omnivores, but the majority of their diet should be fruits and vegetables, mostly vegetables. But we have some fruit here as a snack.
Who doesn't like cantaloupe, huh, Travis?
Who doesn't?
Well, we're gonna see right now.
Hey, buddy.
Travis, do you want some cantaloupe?
You want something?
He's smelling it, checking it out.
I like when you talk to tortoises. That's a nice voice.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Does he have teeth?
No, they have a beak.
See, now, when I was
gumming it, huh?
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I always had box turtles as pets, and this was the big problem. It didn't seem like they ever really ate, and so you'd always have to turn them loose because you were afraid they're going to die.
Yeah. These guys, they are pretty hardy as long as you give them the right environment. And if Travis was a rescue tortoise. He actually has an amazing home, and he's living the dream. But if you are looking for a tortoise as a pet, and you are willing to go the distance and to do all the research and their care and their husbandry, you definitely want to get a captive bred tortoise because these guys, they're from South America, and there are some wild caught ones, but they come with a lot of health problems from the stress of travel and all that.
At the risk of sounding like a dummy,
Lord.
Can a tortoise be affectionate?
Yes, this guy, if they're socialized properly and treated well, they absolutely seek out attention and affection.
What are you expecting, that he'll just like crawl in the bed with you?
Well, I don't know. I mean, dogs and cats, they're snuggle animals, right?
Yes, we have just taken up so much time with Travis here. Usually we get like this with dogs, but if you have a question for our expert, you can email them at asktheexpert@tmj4.com. You can also leave a message on the number you see on the screen. We'll be right back.